Start the timer. And then switch back to game time. Alright, you ready?
I guess, you bitch. Ah! This is so OP.
I'm thinking about getting better RAM.
Bro, what do you mean? You have, I have just a single
Like
8
more
gig
than
bar.
16 gig. Now I want to get like
Bro, how many gigs do you have right now?
16. I want to get like another 16.
Yeah,
32.
so you have more than me. I don't understand how the hell your FPS is like tripping out.
I don't know, because I've got like more stuff running right now. You know, I've got no board and this shit.
I'll have an OBS Opera GX with tab open on this. I'm literally just gonna play like 1,000, bro, because you did that to me in my server, so here you go. Like, bro, the shit's literally placing behind me, bro. Like, no difference, really. In my opinion, there's no difference. I don't think it's really different. Okay. Okay, I can't do anything, bro. I thought you were going for clips, bro. What's happening?
Oh, I totally am. God. Okay. Pick action, pick action.
Wow. Did you pickaxe me through the floor?
Missed me. Stop. Ah.
Huh? Nah, bro. That was straight to the fucking dome. Nah, no way, bro.
I'm more of a
This
healer
game
kind of
is-
guy.
Wait, what? It's like, what?
Pokemon fossil reference.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's shit. Like, that's your type of anime. Weird shit.
What? I mean, like, it's just goated. Like, oh god, you gotta watch it.
But, like, bro, they're literally wearing clothes. It decides the level you are.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I just remembered something that's so cursed that I have to show you sometime.
Nah, I'm good.
No, you have to see it. It's
Probably.
really
So you
funny.
promise it's funny, or
Yeah.
or like important.
Totally.
That's
It's just
so
something
bad.
you said reminded me of.
What, jiving?
No, not really. I said something
Take
you said
everything?
reminded me of it.
Take everything? See, this is why I don't play this shit, bro. Like, fuck me.
I would never spray you, huh? Never, ever, forever.
That's so fucking pussy, bro. You like what, bro? I got a mantle and it's like falling off while I'm mantling. What are you doing, bro?
Distracted.
I can't do anything, bro.
43 doesn't
Like-
play my ball.
The reason I'm saying that
43 again.
Okay. Bro, I can't, bro. Fuck you. Look at you pre-firing. Cause usually I would have made that edit. Or we're on my or you're on your server now. I'm not fucking making that edit. I hit you straight in the head. Said, look what you're doing, bro. You're just doing pussy edits, bro. Montages are usually like crazy ass fucking retakes or like quick retakes into like a full box or some shit. Or if it's keyboard, fucking fast ass editing until.
It saved my life. Don't waste any of my feelings.
Huh?
Goat.
Wow. Because I just keep getting this bullshit right now. Oh god.
Bro, why do you didn't protect the retakes? Like, just let me shoot you. Honestly, you don't have to build it. You don't have to build it.
DJ push out the ghetto, that's my song, that's my shit. Poppin' Henny XO, all these hoes on my dick. Just wanna put that record on, that's my song, that's my shit. Poppin' Henny XO, all these hoes on my dick. Just wanna see this, just wanna see this, just wanna see this. Just wanna see this, just wanna see this, just wanna see this.
No, brother, she play keyboard. Thanks for
4 FPS.
shut your ass up.
Alright. We are done getting the clips, and now it's time to edit. I just created a new DaVinci Resolve project file for the 1 hour montage. And now it's time to show you what I do every time I create a new montage. First step here is to go to File and Project Settings in DaVinci Resolve, because we've got to change the timeline and project frame rate to 60. Pull up Edit. Now it's time for me to drag in my clips. This one for any montages yet, but I have used it for just clips. Drag in the video and then drag in the audio down here. I'm also going to drag this audio down even further to around audio track number 5. Time to edit this. So first thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to find the where I want to start on the song. So zoom in a bit here. I think the beginning is a bunch of white noise. So I could probably go here and trim everything down here. So I'm going to mark around here, just on the top of my timeline real quick, because that is where the first kills take place. I'm going to drag my clip here. Going to find the first clip when the kill happens. Go like, right. When the damage numbers show up on the clip is where I'm going to mark on the video and audio. Right there. So I'm just going to mark there, and I'm going to cut before the next clip starts. I'm just going to drag these back so they don't interfere with this clip I'm working on. So I'm going to drag the clip shorter, line up these markers right here. This is pretty basic stuff to sync up your clips. I mean, like, it's just so that's the first kind of clip right there. So now that I've got that done, I'm going to unlink these clips real quick. Enter retime controls. Add a speed point on the kill. I'm going to go, this is the opening. I kind of want to go, when I pull out the pump, do a bit of a slower speed. Because I feel like I can do a decent build up from here. So on the frame that my character pulled out the pump, I'm going to add another speed point. 55 and 102. Difference between 2 and 5 is 7, so gonna want to go 37, 33, 5, 34 frames in front. So yeah, like 29. I think that's about right. I'm gonna add a speed point there. Going to change the first speed to 25. The second speed to 400. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to remember off. Control Z, I accidentally misclicked here. Some of the stuff I'm having to remember off the top of my head. My last montage over here. And I'm just really quickly going to drag this marker right here, just one frame in front. Like that. Going to the kill. I'm going to find exactly when it happens. Yep, and I'm going to drag this marker as well as this marker onto here. going to shorten this clip up. And I'm going to drag the clip down. I'm going to line these up again. Like that. Drag these back out. Now we should be timed correctly. So that's our timing done. Now I'm going to add some effects on top of that. So, but sometimes it can help. That's my impact. Now I need to add in a build up, right? And build up needs to go about 60 frames back for what I want to do. So we'll just set that like that, purple aura build up. And there are a few things we're gonna have to do here to make sure that this all works out. So first off, I have to drag these in and plug them into the media. And now I'm going to go into the keyframes, and I'm going to make sure these keyframes all check out. So just like this. Okay, and I think that should work. So now I'm going to render cache color output for the adjustment and render in place. Yeah. Okay. Go to the keyframes for now. Pull out a yarn impact, I think. This is a pretty powerful impact. I might try to drag this out over here. I don't know if that'll still work as good, but it's worth a shot. Alright, that's a pretty long clip. I don't know. That is a pretty long clip, so I don't know how much of it we'll be able to use. About there, I'm going to add this next marker. So right there is where the kill takes place, without still having this be a good clip, which is about perfect, it looks like. Looks good so far. Now it's time to unlink these clips and enter VTime controls. Zoom in again. 50 and the second speed. About 200. This part's pretty complicated, but if you do it enough, you'll be able to understand it. I'm going to drag this last part at the clip down here. I'm going to drag this down here. I'm going to go about 2 frames in front and drag this up, and that should be lined up now. And that is basic retiming. Again, I'm going to go into optical flow because it just makes the clip look nicer. Good. Add in the adjustment clip, trim that down to go to the end of the clip here. Just go above it, go into fusion. Packed looks nice. So again, just drag this in, connect it to media in and media out. It's just the impact, so I don't need to bother with the keyframes. I'm gonna drag these back here and find the next clip. Just do this, and I can't use this this clip yet exactly because it just doesn't fit in with the timing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this clip all the way out here and just remember that later. And I'm going to find the next clip. Okay, so the audio here. Add a marker on the impact. Go into the clip. Add another marker here. I still have not added in audio effects. Usually I add them in right after I finish editing the main clip, so we're gonna do the same basic kind of basic retiming as well. Save. Go to here. Optical flow is this one, so I'm gonna try it. It looks like a very complex impact, so let's see how well it works out. Impact right there. Okay, I think it's about here. I think that's about when the text is about to show up. All right. I haven't added the sound effects in yet, so why don't I add in all of them as soon as I finish. I might just add them all at the end if I'm being honest. That just I've gone so far. I might as well just finish doing these impacts first. So here's to optical flow, and we'll see here from here. All right. And this classic impact right here. Yeah, so right about there. And that looks to be like, you know, a really short clip can fit in there. Find the kill right there. Alright, mark. And optical flow as well. Now, time to add in just a clip. Why not? This one has a nice sounding name. Hello? There you go. Add in the right there. Dragging this to match here. Go here. There we go. Drag this back. Alright, now time to just do the speed up for every clip. Trust me, it just makes them way better. I like his pink flicker impact. It's really nice. Following up the blue flicker impact as well. So there we go. There we go. Right, and there we go. See, actually, render, save. I think it might be. I'm gonna go one frame of one. There. The markers usually get like a bit messed up in the audio clips. I really don't know why, but that's just something that happens. So, drag this to about here, and let's see how well this the sound lines up here. So, alright, and it doesn't sound like much, but once we add the audio back in, it'll sound way better. So now I'm going to add in a build up 3 down there. There we go. Now I'm just going to copy these and straight up going to paste them in down here for this montage. And the last thing I've got to do is add transitions. So video transitions. If you've seen my montage, you'll know this, but my montages, you'll know this, but I like to start off with a rotate for the start of the montages. So I'm going to drag this rotate in, and I always shorten mine to 36 frames, just as preference. So I'm just going to go in between all of these clips. As a rotate, I don't know how many of these I'm going to use like this, but usually then I like to go over here. I can do something like a blur dissolve next. I just don't really have time to be like experimenting around and finding really good ones, so I can find what I know works good. Cross dissolve is another really basic one, but here we go. I still have to do one audio effect as well, but I'll just do this for now. So additive dissolve, I like to cycle these out as well, because I just like every clip to feel a little bit different, and transitions are one way to do that. And a smooth cut for the last one. 36 frames. Alright, now I need to add the machine pistol. That looks about right. I feel like I have one last thing I need to do. Or one last thing I want to do. This is kind of like the most annoying part. I usually forget to do this, but I also need to drag this down. I'm going to need to make this cover the entire thing, and also going to need to cut the song correction. It's just a really basic color correction, but I'll make my montage look just that much better. Okay. Alright, that's just all I needed to do, was just that last part. And now I can render this out. Alright, now that we have that rendered, let's get into the montage.
Big cat, I call her Riri. Swear to God,
man, she so freaky. She go crazy when she see me. All I want is bree. Boy, her with double C's. She don't got me for my feet. Shorty let me like she Kiki. I need you like you gon' need me. Over you, I get so greedy. Promise you won't leave me. I've been stuck on repeat. I be going on and on and on about you. Pull up on you, I get you dripping like tsunami. Do whatever, I'll be on call, you be my body. Boy, that pussy, she got that water, know the Sony. Please don't tell me that you ain't fucking with nobody. We be smoking Zaza, she a prima donna. Strip you in that Prada, I'm a bitch, no Willy Wonka. Like Carmelo, need my love life. Take you to my casa, presidential like Obama. I do this for my mom. Big head, I call her Riri.